All right, how's the first bit of your third chemo going?
It's going pretty good. I think I bounced back very quickly this time. Lasted about 5 days like normal. I took the shot a little bit late, so it kind of dragged a little bit at the end. I experienced a lot of bone pain, muscle aches, normal stuff, no nausea. Feeling much better already. My wound is healing, so there's lots to be grateful for. Yeah, so going in for wound care, I see Dr. Lesnick next week, and then he'll decide what the next course of action will be. For this round of chemo, they say that mouth sores are very common. I haven't received any mouth sores yet, so that's really great. But it's almost like just sore to the touch, where you're achy, almost just like having the stomach flu, just sort of coming off the tail end of a stomach flu. So not too bad this time around, but yes, definitely a lot of muscle aches, pains, and body pain.
And so for the last two chemo rounds, your wound split open, but it looks like it's healing okay right now?
It is. It's very, very, very tiny right now. Hopefully it stays that way. As I continue to do wound care, I would assume that I only have a couple more visits left. And then we just continue on.
Okay, so what's been going on now?
Well, I'm at my regular appointment for wound care, and it's almost healed, so I'm very excited. I went for an emergency ultrasound, and I got, my veins were very sore. My arm was hurting and it was starting to bruise. So I told Dr. Lesniak, and he sent me for an ultrasound. And yes, they did confirm in the ultrasound that I have 2 blood clots, one on each side of my arm, and this is the same arm that I get my chemo from. So it's fairly common, and a lot of the times they don't treat it, but because I have cancer and I'm undergoing chemotherapy, and I have symptoms, they're treating it with blood thinners for 6 weeks, and then an anti-inflammatory for 1 week. My appointment is upcoming for my next chemo, and that is my new regimen. So hopefully the oncologist will just go ahead and continue, so that I don't have to wait any more time, for my treatment. I don't want it to be delayed again. So hopefully she'll clear me on Tuesday. So I guess we'll find out some more when we go and speak with her.
And how are you feeling?
I'm feeling a little bit tired, but I'm okay. There's just a lot of bumps in the road, which are fine. It doesn't really bother me all that much. It seems like we're catching things early. The earlier you catch things, the better the results, the faster you heal. I know that I have a vitamin deficiency for vitamin B12 and some iron. And ever since the start of my chemo, I've had open wounds on the sides of my mouth that have been taking months and months and months to heal. So I've taken upon myself to just take some B12 because I have to wait a few weeks to see my doctor, and it is working, so I'm really happy about that as well. Still a little bit on one side, but much better.
Okay. So what are your next steps?
My next steps are to wait until Tuesday and then see if I am able to go ahead with my next treatment, which I hope so that I can just get this done. It's a different treatment, so it's more or less bone pain, muscle pain, and then not as much nausea. So I guess we'll see what will happen.
Looks like you got your nails off.
Yes, in over, I don't know, we'll say 2 years. I've had nails on, but with this treatment coming up, my nails, they said that it could like peel off. You can have a lot of pain on your nail bed, so it's probably best to just see what happens. And if I do get those types of symptoms, it's probably best not to have anything on your nails. And then we'll see with